But he got on the outside, and you know, that outside lane really seems to keep running. I still think he's in a whole lot for a while.
Mike side by side, down in turn 1, coming up out of turn 2.
Boy, Labonte is right there. He is not going to let this one get away.
I tell you, I'm sure Terry's going to drive on into turn 3 awful deep.
This is it. Skinner ekes out an advantage. Will Labonte cross and dive under? He'll try it. Single file off the corner. Labonte can't get there. Mike Skinner will go to victory lane.
White flag, 1 to go. Hornaday's got it when it matters. Sedgwick is underneath Corelli. They touch. Spun it. Sedgwick trying to pick up a position. White flag out. Will they throw the checker? Yes. The checkered flag falls on Ron Hornaday.
Schrader once again moving through the traffic, and man, he's really putting the distance on him now.
He should get the checkered flag this time. We're on the white flag lap.
And Ken Schrader
comes up and down, tickled to death, I'm sure, to see this outcome. A lap to go, and it's Rutland's to lose. Bodine can't drive by from here, I don't believe. A truck-length difference as they haul him down into that 36-degree banking for the final time. Off turn 4 and headed for home. Ford is finally 1-1. Joe Rutland did the number, and it is a 1-2 sweep. I don't think it'll come into play, although it might. White flag is out, and here are the leaders going in. They are coming up on some traffic. The T.J. Clark truck there with a lot of smoke coming from it. Butch goes inside it. Here comes
Skinner comes
on the inside.
Here's Skinner down on the inside, charging for the finish. He puts the fender right in the door of Butch Miller. Here they come out of 4, side by side, to the line. I think you can give it to Miller.
I think it's Miller. Boy,
I think it's Miller by 2 inches as Skinner waited.
There, white flag, 1 to go. He's alongside, and they will go doorpost to doorpost for the final lap. Maybe it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Oh, and they go up the hill a little bit, but Jets will give some room coming off. Here they come, and Skinner's right back there.
Skinner sitting back there saying, boys, don't wreck in front of me, take me out, beat me a hole. Here they come to the checkered flag. Who's it going to be? I think it may be 2 points to call. It is Labonte.
Maybe Resendez gets off the corner just a little better as the white flag comes out.
Chris Morgan shows him the white. Here we go. Final time around the 1.5 miles. Does Hornaday have anything left?
I think Sprague just bounced it off the wall.
And I think Resendez is gone. Hornaday is going. Resendez driving. Here goes Hornaday for the win. Hornaday makes the move around Resendez and goes way up the banking off the wall. Resendez has the lead again. Sprague will take second. Hornaday tried to make something happen. Here comes Barfield to third. Can he get there? And at the stripe, they touch. Resendez and Sprague sideways across the line. Dave Resendez wins. Sprague comes home in second spot. What a finish. Motorsports, after beginning last year literally on a shoestring budget, and their problems in the corner. That's the Doug George truck.
Right hard. You're clear. Keep it up.
T and Steve Portengay get out of the way.
No caution.
No caution. We remain under green. Here comes Sprague to the finish line. And another first-time winner on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
White flag. It's down. This is it. Showtime. Who's got the most now? Hornaday goes into 2. Fights it to the bottom. Back straightaway. Final time. Turn 3. Mike Bliss in front. Hornaday trying to mount one more charge. Bliss pulling away. Nothing left in those tires. The air is showing through, but coming through. Great ride on those good years.
Slow vehicle. Here comes Resendez. White flag. 1 more lap.
Well, what's he going to do? Go up there and run into the back of him and try to knock him out of the way on the last lap? Resendez. There, Corelli leads it into the final 2 turns. Rick Corelli trying to win his first ever race. Resendez beating on him. Corelli holds his own. Corelli will win it as Resendez settles for second. Sauter third.
But can he get there? Here he comes. Wrinkle her up
a little bit, made the contact, but didn't press it. And as they come off the corner, Mark Martin will win it. Sprague second, Miller third, Wallace
leading the Chevrolets.
And still Skinner and Sprague are going at it. Look at this for fourth place. A lot of white paint on that green truck and green paint on that white truck, buddy.
Skinner's going to run out of laps, but not out of brazier.
Last time around, Mike Bliss may catch Kenny Irwin. They're just about a truck length apart. There's the race for fourth. Off turn 4. Checkered flag. Kenny Irwin Jr. by 2 truck lengths will win it. Mike Bliss is second.
Final lap coming down for the checkered flag. Down for the finish. Give the win to Wisconsin's great. Rich Bickle has done it. And the crowd is on their feet.
First and second. There's the interval, but Tony Raines will become the second rookie to win on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. He takes the checkered flag for Kurt Rohrig.
When it mattered most.
Ron Fellows told us both in Texas that he would love to do something with NASCAR next year, be it a truck, the Craftsman Truck Series, the Busch Series, Winston Cup.
He had trouble at Texas with the blown motor. He had mechanical problems at Topeka. 25th and 33rd certainly don't speak to this guy's ability to drive a car or a truck. Today, he's been the top cat here at the Parts America 150. And now it begins to look like he's going to make it. Benny, here's your checkered flag for Ron Fellows.
ARCA champion, 24 times a winner in the ARCA division, but in NASCAR Craftsman Truck Competition, 59 previous starts. His best run was 5th. Tonight at Richmond International Raceway, he wins the Virginia Lovers 200. Way to go.
On the side, he started 8th.
Look at this. It looks like he is going to win this race.
Randy Tolsma of Idaho wins. Compton by a half truck length comes home in second. What a finish.
Boy, that was...
Remember at the beginning of the telecast, we said, would Ford be able to do okay here? Because they hadn't tested here. Chevy had, Dodge had. Well, this is a Ford apparently heading the victory lane as they are dancing in the port city of Mobile, Alabama. Rick Crawford wins his first race on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck.
I'd rather fallen back. Corelli has made the move into third.
You can see right there, Tolfman second place. Here's our leader coming off turn 4.
And down for the checkers. Stacy Compton has pulled it off. The 20th different winner in the Craftsman.
One more time around for Terry Cook as he works back off into the corner. There is Cook.
Smooth as ever right now. He's just kind of holding. He has enough lead on the second place of Hornaday that he's not messing with the lap traffic at all.
2 weeks in a row, a first-time winner on the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, Terry Cook. Wallace the third. Biffle will take 4th. Wallace now back in 5th, ahead of Tolsma in 6th. But up front, the scramble is behind him. Jimmy Hensley, the Virginia gentleman, is another first-time winner in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series 3 weeks in a row here on
New truck racer 2 years ago. He said, let's give Boris a try. Boris, of course, connected with No Fear. Interesting mix of people in that team. They've dominated here today. It's finally going to pay off for them. The Sauter-Norick battle continuing here.
7th and 8th positions. A great run for Lance Norick. Even if Jay Sauter even gets by him, it's still a great run
for him to finish top 10 today is very impressive indeed. Lance Norick came from 28th starting spot with a combination of smart driving and good pit work. Down for the final time into the heartbreaking section of the racetrack, Boris Said makes the turn and heads for home. The checkered flag awaits. It is over, and Boris has won it.
Ooh. Mopar.
Compton threw one on Sprague and turned him in turn 2.
Hornaday going to make a dive on the outside in the final lap. That's not going to work. Just can't get the grip.
It's a win.
He's opened the lead up even further. Mike Wallace in front of Mike Stefanik. Compton's not going to be a factor unless these two make a mistake through turns 3 and 4. Coming out of 4. Miami has seen its share of hurricanes. Today's storm is named Mike Wallace, and he is going to take round number 1 of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series for Team ASN.
Just a little bit that time, but he keeps the spot, and he gets a white flag with 1 truck length advantage.
Down into turn 1 and 2. Biffle has about a truck length lead. If he doesn't make the mistake, it looks like it's going to be victory number 1 for Greg Biffle. It started out as a Tennessee Waltz. It's gone high gear, high speed, and guess what? Elvis didn't show up, but Greg Biffle sure did. Victory number 1 on the NASCAR Craftsman.
There is Bobby Hamilton, 42 years of age from Nashville, Tennessee. Hamilton comes down out of turn 4 for the final lap and will win the Napa 250 at Martinsville. Here's the scramble for
And Kurt Busch now a half-mile away from becoming the 24th driver to win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. In only his 14th start, rookie Kurt Busch wins in Milwaukee.
Oh, that looks sweet, dude!
Back straightaway coming out of turn number 4. Here comes Brian Refner, your first win in 112 races. I think he knows where he'll find victory lane. Second will be Andy Houston. Third.
Truck Series. Got a little bit of traffic in front of me. Wants to be able to negotiate Jason White without any trouble. Comes off turn 4, coming down for the checker flag for the biggest day of his career.
Scott Ridge wins the Advanced Auto Parts 250 at Martinsville.
In the history of this gorgeous facility in Wyandotte County, Kansas. We are in Kansas City, Kansas. Well, the inaugural O'Reilly Auto Parts 250, and now 3/4 of a mile stands between Ricky Hendrick and a GMAC Chevrolet win in NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series competition. Here he comes down.
Nervous here, Doc.
Well, the way things are happening, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Final lap at Texas Motor Speedway. Young man looking for his very first NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series victory. Ricky Hendrick, the rookie, won at Kansas City. Could we see another rookie winning tonight? And indeed we will.
You just won you a truck race before. Good job.
White flag.
White flag, that time by. Robert Presley trying to hold on to win his first NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race in his very first start. No one's done it since Mike Skinner did it back in February of 1995.
Is Brian Rose, Robert Presley's teammate, going to help Ted Musgrave?
Talking about the third place truck there, the 4. Will he help the 1 draft by? Final lap there in turn 3. Robert Presley, second generation driver. Can he hold on? Here comes Musgrave, the veteran, 46 years of age. Presley's 42. Lots of Winston Cup experience here in the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks. They come down, and the Florida Dodge Dealers 250 goes to Dodge and Robert Presley. It's the NASCAR's Craftsman Truck Series, and now the Napa Auto Parts Dodge is a half a turn away from going to victory lane. Here he comes out of turn 4. 26-year-old Brendan Gaughan will win at Texas Motor Speedway. White flag for Tony Stewart. 1 lap to go. And the young man from Rushville, Indiana, up across the wall, up across the racetrack, goes a couple of truck stars involved. 3 and 4 trucks involved in turn 2. Here comes Tony Stewart. He won his very first Winston Cup event here in September of '99, and he will win in only his second ever NASCAR Craftsman
white flag down there as they come by. Can Harvick get his first career victory in NASCAR's Craftsman trucks? Will Chevy win the manufacturer's title? Can Musgrave do anything? He wobbles coming off turn 2.
He's doing all he can do, Doc. He's on the hammer.
Half a mile from the checkered flag in the Chevy Silverado 150. Here comes Musgrave on the inside.
Is he going to use the bumper?
Fans are on their feet. They touch out of turn 4. And a Chevrolet will win the Chevy Silverado 150. What a
backstretch he goes. Under a half of a mile to go for Jason Leffler.
How about Dennis Conner coming on board first race? Call it, Rick.
He comes out of turn number 4, and the MBNA Armed Forces Family 200 champion crosses the start-finish line.
With Rick Crawford. And now John Wood trying to put the Fords back in victory lane here at Kansas. Looking for his first win in 48 starts. As he comes out of turn number 4, John Wood will see the checkered flag from Dennis James and win his first ever NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race.
And there is a great race for second.
Here's the race for second right here. You saw Musgrave. You could see it getting into turn 1. He was going to make a move. Carl's all out front, unsponsored.
The unsponsored 99 Ford of Carl Edwards makes his final turn. Coming out of turn number 4, he sees the checkered flag and wins.
Back behind him, Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith is going to be very happy for Jimmy Spencer.
Brendan Gaughan, the point situation, guys, on the outside of Dennis Setzer trying to wrestle away that position. And I think he's going to get it.
That's 5 points right there. Out of turn number 4, Jimmy Spencer gets the checkered flag at the New Hampshire 200.
What an awesome job. What a job, boys.
I don't know who got that. Dickies came back to sponsor this truck, and he's headed to his first win.
Chad Chapman trying to hold on through 3 and 4. Rick Crawford trying to get in front. He's not going to be able to do it, and Chad Chapman will win the MBNA American 200. Shane Meal looking for his first ever win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Todd Bodine falling back away from him, and it looks as though the Whitaker Farms number 15 of Shane Meal may claim its first win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
He drove up right up behind Todd Bodine, got him a little bit loose, bumped him, and here he goes.
Coming out of turn number 4, Shane Meal will win the Las Vegas 350. Down the backstretch, can Ted Musgrave reel in Todd Bodine with less than a mile to go in this race? Todd Bodine, 4 truck links in front of Ted Musgrave.
4th start for the Jermaine Arnold Toyota, and it looks like maybe victory number 1.
Coming through 3 and 4, smoke problems in front of them, and Todd Bodine and Ted Musgrave both miss Kelly Sutton, and it will be Todd Bodine claiming his first ever victory in the Truck Series. Ultra Motorsports has led 126 laps between Jamie McMurray and Ted Musgrave. Musgrave led 101 laps of this race, and Jamie McMurray wins the Kroger 200.
Watch the smoke out of the left side of this truck. See it right there?
Yeah.
That's a misshift or something malfunction in the truck's engine.
Yeah,
drive line when he went to shift.
I said Atlanta was actually Texas, where David Ruderman and Bill Lester made such hard contact with the outside wall.
Checkered flag will fly as Casey Kane comes across the start-finish line. This wasn't the way he wanted it to end, but it is a win nonetheless in his first ever Craftsman Truck Series.
That's Darrell's 2 trucks right there. Oh, Ruderman sideways.
Big time loose.
Steve Park is going to hang on and win this race.
Coming into 3 and 4, Steve Park in the Jasper Engines and Transmissions number 62.
That puts him in some elite company field, winning on all 3 of NASCAR's big stages. Steve Park is the latest winner of a truck race.
Comes to the checkered flag, and Steve Park will win the American Racing Wheels 200. Just over a half mile to go before his first win in the Truck Series.
Ricky Craven pulled right up to Bobby Labonte's bumper. Bobby's got to stay on the bottom of the racetrack.
It's Bobby Labonte, Ricky Craven, Ron Hornaday coming through 3 and 4. Bobby Labonte right on the curb. He doesn't want to make a mistake. Coming out of turn number 4, the checkered flag flies, and Bobby Labonte will win the Kroger 250. Up to the wall as they go down the backstretch.
Ted Musgrave tried to make Terry Cook loose down there in that end of the corner. Was not able to make it happen.
Here comes Kyle Busch. Trucks, looking for his first ever win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. As he comes out of turn number 4, across the start-finish line, Kyle Busch will win.
See the 77 car go around the 46 on the outside of turn 3 and 4. We have a spinner. Spinner in turn 3.
It's Jimmy Spencer spinning in turn 3 and 4. That creates smoke. But will it bring out the caution? As far as we know, it will not. And so, Ron Hornaday will try to hold on. And Hornaday has problems in the smoke. He gets spun around. The 38 comes by him. And it'll be Brandon Witt taking the checkered flag. Continues for second. The NTN bearings of David Rudeman will see the checkered flag for the first time in his career.
What a terrific race. Look at him racing 3 wide back. Could be a 1-2 for Roush.
Down the backstretch, Ricky Craven has put 10 truck lengths between himself and second place Todd Cleaver. As he comes out of turn 4, the checkered flag will fly. The Kroger 200 goes to Ricky Craven.
Wow, that's
a white flag in the air. It's Johnny Benson in front of Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, and Todd Bodine.
Can he make it back at the lead?
I like what Johnny Benson's doing. He just got to do it 4 more times. He's down into 1. Got a great run down into turn 1.
A mile and a half left. Johnny Benson in front of Mark Martin. He's got a great run going down the backstretch. 2 truck lengths. But here comes Mark Martin closing the gap.
1.5 back. Here he comes. He's going to look to the outside right here. Johnny needs to get back to the gas. Don't push up. Johnny Benson's got this race won, boys.
Johnny Benson comes out of turn number 4.
He did it.
Mark Martin behind him. It is going to be Johnny Benson winning the Conway Plate 200.
And a drag race.
Going to be 1 lap to go here. Kyle Busch will be very aggressive, Phil. He knows how Bowyer is playing this game, and he's going to make sure that he gives him all he's got.
Less than a mile to go.
Ooh, big corner for Bowyer. He was able to drop away from Kyle Busch a little bit.
Looked like Kyle lost the front end for just a second there in the middle of the corner.
That could be enough for Clint Bowyer to claim his first win. Both of them right on the white line as they go through 3 and 4. Coming out of 4, it's Clint Bowyer going to take the win in the Chevy Silverado 350.
Good job.
In the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, down the backstretch he goes with over a 10-second lead on Rick Crawford.
Jack Roush has picked a lot of drivers, and he's run them through this truck series. A lot of success out of the truck series for Jack Roush.
Eric Darnell, in his 31st start in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, wins the O'Reilly Auto Part 250.
He's there.
Here comes Eric Darnell. He's underneath Rick Crawford for the 4th spot.
The final lap at Lotus Motor Speedway. Matt Crafton leading by 2 truck lengths over Chad McCumbee.
I like that corner by Crafton. He ran the middle of the track. Hopefully he'll do that again down in 4. I think he needs to run the middle.
One final chance. Here comes Chad McCumbee. He looks down low. Now he peaks up high. Here comes Brendan going on the high side. Coming out of turn number 4. Can Matt Crafton hold on to win his first ever truck race? He will. Matt Crafton wins at Lowe's.
What a great race.
See the white flag. 1 more lap around Mansfield Motorsports Park.
Donnie Lee is right there.
Here he goes. He makes contact. David Starr keeps it straight. They're side by side. 3 wide down the backstretch. Donnie Lee out in front. Todd Bodine down on the bottom. As they come out of 4, Donnie Lee has the edge. Donnie Lee will win in Mansfield.
He's got it. No pressure. That's got to be a very calming voice from Slugger Labby saying, easy, half throttle, do whatever you got to do, toenail.
The nickname may stick, but it's going to be Scott Speed coming out of turn number 4. He'll win at the Monster Mile. A great run for Ron Hornaday as they come to the start-finish line. 1 lap of racing to go. Hornaday's in the lead.
Ryan Newman got sideways off of turn 4 that time. Ron Hornaday.
He has
side by
so strong in 1 and 2 down on the bottom, but on the top, here comes Ryan Newman. The momentum will carry forward. Ryan Newman back in front now as they go down the backstretch. Look at team owner Kevin Harvick.
Wow.
The final turns here in Atlanta.
What a turn 1 and 2 by Ryan Newman. He needed that corner and he got it. He's going to win this race.
Ryan Newman making his first ever Craftsman Truck Series start, and he will win at Atlanta.
Great deal, guy.
Flag is already in the air. Brian Scott down the backstretch, trying to hold on for his first win in the Camping World Truck Series.
Setzer's closing. He dives into turn 3 and makes some ground on Brian Scott, but he can't get there. He's going to win.
Brian Scott will win at the Monster Mile. Definitely changing history in the Camping World Truck Series at this racetrack. No one has ever started outside the top 10 or outside the top 11 and won this race. 12th, the starting position for Colin Brown. Can he bring it all the way home and all the way to victory lane? Coming out of turn number 4, the final lap.
There you go, buddy. Good job. Awesome, man. Way to go.
Straight away he goes. Half a lap between Johnny Sauter and that first win. A flawless 3 and 4. He comes out to the grandstands. The fans on their feet. Johnny Sauter will win at Las Vegas. 7-second lead over Todd Bodine. Does he have enough fuel to get through 3 and 4? Rolling through the corner, coming out, turn number 4, checkered flags in the air. Timothy Peters will win at Martinsville.
Yes!
For the second spot.
Justin Watson in the white truck on the inside. James Busher on the outside, trying to take second away. Coming out of turn number 4, Eric Almirola in the 51 is going to win in the Camping World Truck Series. Sauter, Austin Dillon looking to become the second youngest driver to find victory lane in the Camping World Truck Series. Coming out of turn number 4, we've got another first-time winner in the Camping World Truck Series. Austin Dillon wins at Iowa.
And look at this, don't think he's got enough to get there.
Through the tunnel turn, one more turn to go for Elliott Sadler. Elliott Sadler, another driver looking to complete the triple. He's got a win in the Cup Series, a win in the Nationwide Series, but he's looking for the first win in the Camping World Truck Series. Elliott Sadler is going to win the first race at Pocono for the trucks. Looking around Daytona, Elliott Sadler, Michael Waltrip, 1 and 2.
It's going to be between those two guys. They have actually gapped everybody else. So I think it's going to be between them. And boy, Michael's getting a little aggressive now. He's starting to work that back bumper.
I thought he was going to pick the rear wheels off the ground.
Yeah, he's not going to give it to him. He said, you're going to have to earn it, dude.
They've pulled away from the pack. Down the back stretch they go. Can the pack catch them by the time they get out of turn 4?
Remember, the next flag will end this race.
Look at how Michael's got the whole back end of the two truck of Sadler off the ground.
Into 3 and 4. Elliott Sadler looking for his second win in the Camping World Trucks. Michael Waltrip has never won in a truck, but he's won here twice.
Here he comes.
To the finish line.
He got him. Mikey, you got him. All right.
Denny Hamlin's previous best in the Camping World Truck Series was 3rd in Atlanta back in 2008. He wants to join the fraternity of drivers that have won in all 3 series. He will win in Martinsville.
Checker flag.
Joey Coulter, and they're making some ground.
Now moving off of the bottom of the racetrack as they come into the tri-oval.
Stay on the yellow line. They're trying to make something happen up top here. Stay on the yellow line.
Jason White, and around they go. That will bring the caution out as Joey Coulter goes flying into the catch fence just past the start-finish line, and that will mean John King will win at Daytona. Timothy Peters, James Busher, 4 times before has finished second in the Camping World Truck Series. Coming out of turn number 4, looking at his first win. Busher is going to win in Kansas.
When they get to 4, he likes it up there, and Justin's been running low. Where will Justin go?
Fuel also an issue. Will he have enough to make it all the way? Justin Lofton has the lead, coming through 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4, Lofton, Keselowski, and Lofton is going to win at Charlotte. Lofton gets his first.
Ty Dillon has made his way by Kligerman to move up another spot.
Well, he's holding his breath right now, just making sure he doesn't make a mistake, make sure he doesn't do anything silly, hoping nothing breaks on the truck. That's a long last lap.
Phil, you talked about the experience. He's run here in the ARCA race before,
damn, bud, you brought
but
me to
this
tears
time,
right here. I told you could do it.
it's to victory lane. Joey Coulter wins it at Pocono.
His dad, and he's trying to limp home to win this race.
Nelson Piquet Jr. racing down the backstretch was looking for a win in the Camping World Truck Series. His first win in NASCAR came in the K&N Pro Series. Then he moved over and got a win in the Nationwide Series. Can he make it a trifecta in 2012? Coming out of turn number 4. Does he have enough fuel to make it in front of Jason White? Coming to the checkered flag. It's Nelson Piquet Jr. winning at Michigan. Should have. And now he's trying to back it up with his first ever win in the Truck Series.
Talk about, can he make his way back into the point race? I think he can.
He is battling right now to get back into the points race, but right now he is going to grab his first ever Camping World Truck Series win, and it comes in Atlanta Motor Speedway. Does he have enough time? Can he get the momentum as they go through 3 and 4?
That's what that high side does, Rick. It builds momentum. He's going to make a run at him.
Coming through turn 4 into the front stretch. The 29 of Ryan Blaney will win the race at Iowa. And the 31 of James Buescher gets shoved out of the way. Here comes the 3 of Ty Dillon.
Ty's able to get back down to the white line. How about Ryan Blaney now battling for third?
Here comes Ty Dillon, a little wiggle out of the 29. The next flag that flies is the one that will determine the winner of this race.
Can't believe they made it through turn 2.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That 4 trucks, now they're wrecking.
And now they're going to wreck behind them. Trucks sliding all over. Will the caution come out, though?
No caution yet.
No caution. They're still... And the caution comes out. Now the caution comes out. In front of the field is Parker Kligerman. Parker Kligerman is going to win his first ever Camping World Truck Series race, and it's going to come at Talladega Super Speed in the 2012 season.
Look at the run that Cale Gale got off turn 4. He drove right up on the tailgate of Kyle Busch.
Cale Gale looks to the inside. Kyle Busch running the middle of the racetrack. Coming out of 2. Cale Gale goes to the inside. No contact made. Cale Gale has the advantage down the backstretch. Now here comes Kyle Busch once again. Into turn 3. Kyle Busch running the middle. Cale Gale the inside as they come out of turn number 4. Cale Gale with the advantage. Does the momentum carry Kyle Busch back to the start-finish line? They hit. They come across.
Cale Gale wins.
Cale Gale will win at Homestead. Woo! White flag. One more time around the rock. But here comes Logano. He's at the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Larson goes up high. The gap is closed as they come out of 2.
We've seen a lot of passes at Rockingham through the years off of turn number 4.
There's so many different lines down here. Joey's going to go high. Kyle low. What line will work? Can Joey Logano get the run off 4?
Coming out of turn number 4, the momentum with the 19. He moves to the inside. Kyle Larson's going to win at Rockingham.
Woo! Doesn't get much bigger than that.
Jeb Burton, just 0.3 of a second in front of Ty Dillon the last time they went across the stripe. Ty Dillon goes to high side. Burton down low, looking for his first win. Coming out of turn number 4. Jeb Burton's going to hold up Ty Dillon. Burton wins at Texas.
Vulnerable to the left-handers. Here comes Chase Elliott. He's got a good run going.
White flag is out. One more time around. Chase Elliott looking to the inside.
We heard Ray Dunlap talk at the start of the show about last lap pass on road courses. We could see one here. Ty Dillon drives away, though, as they head toward 3.
That's that left-hander. That's where he would run out of fuel if he was going to run out.
And now as they go into turn number 3, that right-hander, he still has the advantage over Chase Elliott. Wiggling that truck. Could be a little loose, could be looking for fuel. Continues to wiggle the truck as they go into turn 4.
Another left-hander right here, turn 4.
Ty Dillon is at the furthest point away from the start-finish line right now. Can he hang on and stay in front of Chase Elliott? Up the long Andretti straightaway they go.
Chase has a run on him.
Here comes Elliott looking to the inside. Side by side for the lead. Elliott has the advantage, but they're door to door as they go up looking into turn number 8.
Elliott can slide up. Or excuse me,
Dillon still has the inside line. He stays in front of the 94. Chase Elliott right on his back bumper. Through turn number 9 they go. Ty Dillon with the advantage. Elliott right on his back bumper. Looking to the inside at 10. They make contact. Elliott spins the 3. The 3 into the tires. And Chase Elliott trying to hang on. Across the stripe he'll go. Elliott wins in Canada. The backstretch. Darrell Wallace Jr. almost a backstretch lead over second place Brendan Gaughan. Out of turn number 4. Darrell Wallace Jr. is going to get his first win in the Camping World Truck Series. The young man, Eric Jones, at 17 years, 5 months and 9 days, entering turns 3 and 4. Looking to become the youngest winner ever in the history of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series.
Yeah, baby! Thank you! Thank you so much!
Down the backstretch, Keselowski into 3.
He's going to do it, Steve.
off of turn 4. Brad Keselowski will win for the first time.
Held today. Cole Custer battling from outside the top 5 late in the going and driving away from him at the checker.
Cole Custer off of turn 4.
There you go, young man. Hell of a job.
First career win for Cole Custer. Just his 7th career start.
Oh, you did it, man.
2002.
Will Jones push Legacy? Can they make a run here off turn 4? They've gapped it back a little bit. Jones pull up on Legacy and make a run or no?
Terrio laid off a little bit here, trying to get a little momentum as they exit 4. 3 wide in the back. The battle is for the win. Here they fan out, and out in front of everyone is the number 19, Tyler Reddick.
You win, buddy. Keep going.
Series win at Phoenix. Today, Joey Logano going to see the checkered flag for the first time in his career in the Camping World Truck Series at Martinsville.
Look at this.
Down into 1 we go. Who will survive to win here at the Mud Summer Classic?
One more chance for Pierce.
Backstretch. Christopher Bell. 2 corners away, maybe from his first win. Here comes Pierce. The slide job. Bell into the wall. Can't get there. Christopher Bell wins his first NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race, and he does it at the Mud Summer Classic at Eldora.
13 seconds over Tyler Reddick, so he needs to coast. Just walking home.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to get to his first career victory.
He can coast from here, Ralph.
Here he comes to the checkered flag. John Hunter Nemechek, career win #1 in Chicagoland.
Here he comes.
I think can they coast? Can they get him at the line? John West Townley, career win #1.
Yes.
The white flag waves at Kansas with Johnny Sauter in the lead. William Byron has slipped back to 3rd, but can he make a run in the final lap?
This thing isn't over. These guys are bearing down on Sauter.
Johnny Sauter had to go to the back of the field after an unapproved adjustment in qualifying, and now he's charged.
Oh, and Ben Rhodes hits him.
Rhodes takes him out.
And here comes Byron.
William Byron. The caution is out, and William Byron is in front and will win.
Gonna nudge him, I believe. Bill, he's got 2 chances to do it.
The white flag lap. Ben Kennedy trying to hold off Moffitt.
Great corner by Ben Kennedy.
Strong exit. I don't think Moffitt can get there.
Ben Kennedy through 3 and 4. He's going to do it. Ben Kennedy wins at Bristol.
And keep beside Byron.
The white flag is out. 1 to go, and they're side by side at Michigan.
Those trucks behind him may have something to do with it. How about Moffitt making it 3 wide around the outside?
On the outside for the lead, it's Brett Moffitt. What a move. Wow.
He caught those trucks side by side. He got an incredible run.
Contact now between Byron and Peters. Byron saves it back to the inside now. Peters trying to make a move on Brett Moffitt. The final lap at Michigan. Through 3 and 4. Coming to the checker. Brett Moffitt trying to hold on and does.
Both lines somehow.
The final lap at Talladega. Grant Enfinger trying to hold on for his first career win. Here comes Spencer Gallagher challenging, and Ben Kennedy on the outside taking a look.
Will they make it back?
He has too big a lead. He has too big a lead.
Oh, there goes.
They're
Cameron
bumping
Haley
in the back. Haley is into the wall.
No caution yet.
Enfinger trying to hold on. Now Gallagher making a charge from the inside.
Ben Kennedy pushing hard on the back of the 24 truck of Grant Enfinger.
Through turn 4, coming to the tri-oval. Who's going to win? Is Enfinger going to be able to hold off his teammate Spencer Gallagher? His first career win. Grant Enfinger does it at Talladega.
How about that?
Where's Matt going? Taking a shortcut. Into turn 3 for Daniel Suarez. 4 times a runner-up. For the first time tonight, he's the winner in the Truck Series.
Finish for our champion, Matt Crafton. Can he hang on? He's got a big lead.
Don't get out too far.
The final lap, Crafton in the 88 in front.
Johnny
Sauter inside, it's 3 wide.
Making that hole.
Forced his way to the middle.
Middle of 3. You're middle of 3. Come on, 13. You got a guy coming to you. Not over. Keep digging.
They're crashing. Rhodes into Crafton.
Keep digging. Damn.
Crafton up and over.
And Kaz Grala looks to me like will win this race.
1 remaining. 5 years in a row, we've sweated this thing out to 1 to go to see who's going to win. Who will come back and grab the checker? Turn 1 on this 10-turn course.
Both these young men deserve it. It's a shame we can only have 1 winner. Kaz was a little bit wide there.
Remember, Cindric has to win to secure a spot in the playoffs. Looks inside. A little bit of contact possibly, but Grala holding him off. They look so close. I'm not sure if they touched or not, but Grala keeps the lead. I don't see any way there isn't contact between these 2 trucks.
Going to be right here too, Michael.
And there is the bump. Oh, and he spun him out. And he spins.
Dig. You got it. Go. You're all clear. Coming to you guys. We got in the 33 just a little bit back there.
Austin Cindric with the big bump on Kaz Grala pushes Grala around, and Austin Cindric is going to come around for the victory. That's the world we live in nowadays, guys. You can get your bumper to the guy in front of you, you're going to put it to him.
Great job.
He won the pole yesterday in record fashion, celebrating his 19th birthday, and today, Austin Cindric wins at Canadian Town.
Roll up high to try to have a momentum run down the front straightaway.
The final lap, the white flag, 1 to go at Las Vegas. Bell looking on the outside.
1 back half up now in line. Coming to half. Got a block here.
Ben Rhodes.
He's still half back here.
Trying to secure his first ever win.
He's going to leave the bottom open, but I think he has enough momentum.
Here comes Rhodes to the checkered flag, blocking Bell, and he's going to do it. Ben Rhodes wins.
Beat 2 champions on the last restart and put himself, if he makes it off turn 4, in victory lane.
Historic racetrack, providing a first-time winner once again. Noah Gregson, the teenager.
In their Truck Series career.
Briscoe and Bell, very good friends. And they will have a lot to celebrate and memories to share from this race here tonight at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Chase Briscoe is going to win for the first time in his career. Half a lap to go for Justin Haley. His crew chief said we'd have to get ultra aggressive to win the race. And he executed the restart perfectly. And Justin Haley, for the first time in his career, is a Truck Series winner. He does it.
Drivers right now on 2nd, 3rd, and Enfinger and Chastain.
When do they make the move? Headed towards turn 3.
Crafton's rebounded. He goes high.
Enfinger taking a peek. Hill holding him back through turn 4, coming to the tri-oval. Austin Hill holding off Grant Enfinger. Austin Hill in the 16 will win his first career race. William Byron, and tonight, Ross Chastain is going to add his name to the list. Ross Chastain bringing it to the line. He's going to win at Kansas. Couldn't even race all the tracks at the beginning of the season because he wasn't old enough. Turned 18 in March. He has led the most laps tonight, and it was no fluke. What an upset. Tyler Ankrum wins at Kentucky. If he can navigate this into the track mistake-free, he will finally do it. The wait is over for Stuart Friesen. He has won at Eldora.
Back to Burton. Moffitt's going to crowd him up.
The white flag is out. 1 lap remaining. The next flag, whether it's the caution or the checkers, will end it. And Sauter is in the lead. Riley Herbst is 2nd. Grant Enfinger 3rd on the bottom lane. Harrison Burton, the first truck on the outside line.
Look at Brett Moffitt's on the outside, jumped in behind Gillen, trying to make something happen. Look at Grant Enfinger. Wasn't he in that wreck just a few laps ago?
Gillen trying to get active on the outside, but it's Johnny Sauter out front with Riley Herbst right behind him.
I can't believe they're going to make it.
How about Stuart Friesen not running in the 4th spot?
Sauter trying to hold off the field. Johnny Sauter eliminated from the playoffs last week, but he's going to get it done at Talladega today. Johnny Sauter holding off the crowd and winning for the 2nd time at Talladega. Johnny Sauter is not going to win the race. It's the 20 of Spencer Boyd. Still green, and Gilliland comes through 3, makes his way through turn 4, and after the longest wait in KBM history, it's Todd Gilliland winning. Has been his best off of 3.
He's got that run. He's
Creed trying to block. 1 lap left. It's the white flag, and we have them side by side for the lead at Pocono. Jones on the outside, Creed on the inside.
Will they make it through the tunnel?
Brandon Jones, a 5-time runner-up. Both of them battling for their first career win in the Gander trucks. Side by side, now Jones grabs the advantage.
Creed got loose on the bottom, and that opened the door for Jones to drive away.
How fitting in the honeymoon capital that Brandon Jones, no longer a bridesmaid after runner-up 5 times. Today is his day. Brandon Jones is going to win at Pocono.
It's coming, and it has arrived. And not just the lightning that precipitated it, but the rain is heavy, the wind is strong, and the race has officially been deemed complete. After the 2nd stage was completed with Sheldon Creed in front, so Creed gets his first career win. And congratulations to Sheldon.
3rd, the white flag is out. The next flag will end the race. Christian Eckes has never won before. He's been 2nd in 2 of the last 3 races, and right now he is out front. Zane Smith makes the move for the lead. Smith is in front, seeking his first career win.
Yeah, Christian Eckes should not have given Zane Smith the bottom there, but what a move by Zane Smith to clear him.
Eckes making a run at the bottom, not going to be able to pull it off. Smith holding the line. It's the final lap at Michigan, and Zane Smith is going to win for the first time in his truck's career. Zane Smith, winner at Michigan. In just his 4th start of the season, he is about a quarter mile away from winning for the first time. Mayer has done it. He has won at Bristol. Now getting a big push from Ben Rhodes, while Trevor Bayne is giving a shove to Stuart Friesen. It's the final lap at Talladega for the Gander trucks.
It is all on the line. These guys are pushing. They're not worried about it anymore, about saving this or saving that. This is wide open, 3, 4 wide. Everybody's changing lanes. Lassard sideways is the leader on the inside.
Oh, Ben Rhodes trying to keep it gathered up. Some contact, and now around goes Friesen.
Will they stay green?
Ankrum is around as well.
So is Eckes. Oh, the yellow is out.
And the caution has come out. And he has led the most laps, more than 100 today, and he's about to put the finishing touches on his first career Truck Series win. Martin Truex Jr. on the dirt at Bristol. Race. Doesn't matter what level you're in, if you're behind the wheel and you're racing, it is so fun to win. And he's going to take home that Gibson guitar. Ryan Preece wins at Nashville. Nice situation to advance to the next round of the playoffs. What a place to get your first career win. It's Bristol, baby, for Chandler Smith. 3-4 for Thorsport. Can Eckes hold off Rhodes? Ben Rhodes, one of those in the championship hunt. Can he get the win tonight here at Vegas?
Throw her to the high side, buddy.
Oh, and the caution comes out with Eckes in front. And Christian Eckes will win because the white flag between the 2 lines. There's 1 to go. The white flag. The next flag will end it.
Ripping, pushing, gouging, shoving. Everybody's doing all they can with whatever lane they've committed to. You've got to stay in it right now.
A spot to the Final Four and a championship on the line. If Nemechek or a Rhodes or a Crafton could win, but Crafton is slipping back. Holmes gets into Rhodes a little bit, but Rhodes is able to save it. It's Nemechek and Gilliland out front. Todd Gilliland leads with Fogelman third, and they're wrecking behind them. Still Green coming to the end.
They're still Green, and Nemechek makes a move to the inside.
To the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek getting a push, trying to make it to the line. Fogelman is behind him. Fogelman wants to make a move. Can Tate Fogelman do it? He wrecks Nemechek, and it's Fogelman. Tate Fogelman wins.
Wow, and the truck is now destroyed.
Chandler Smith left on the outside. Here comes Thorsport.
Half off 4, then
Ben
2 by 2
Rhodes
behind him here.
in third, or in second, trying to go to the outside.
One, back down,
Nemechek.
one, back.
But it's going to be Chandler Smith or Corey Heim. Corey Heim wins in Atlanta. Ty Majeski. The road has not been easy, but it is a smooth road to the finish, and the checkered flag tonight at Bristol. Ty Majeski wins in the go.
Next one ends it. Next flag ends it, Vince, as you mentioned.
It's Holmes, the Alabama native, trying to win for the very first time in his Camping World Truck Series career. The former ARCA champ, he is out front.
He might be too far out in front now, Vince.
Here comes Rhodes with a push from Eckes, his teammate, on the outside. And Rhodes cuts in front of Holmes.
Look at Corey Heim now pushing on the outside.
Eckes on the outside, Rhodes on the inside, teammates at Thorsport. Here they come into the tri-oval.
Gotta stay bottom lane.
Rhodes in the lead. Wreck to the outside. Rhodes still there, trying to hold off. And the yellow and the checkers fly, and is it Brett Holmes? Holmes on the outside line, and I think he did it. It's official, the 25 of Matt DiBenedetto, the winner.
They touch. Nick Sanchez gets sideways. He wrecks. The 38 Zane Smith goes around.
Yeah, and Carson Hocevar will be our winner.
Carson Hocevar.
Carson.